What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Barn owl, beautiful creature in flight. So, wings, body sort of going this way. So let's go. I'm on a landscape page, use a pencil and an eraser for these, and hit pause if I go too fast. So, black eyes, right? So, center point of my page is about here. We'll come down over to the left, head will be in this section. So we will start with these beautiful big black eyes. So we're going to go here and we'll hook a line, curve it around and down. So we've got this little sort of angle here in the corner because you got like what looks like sort of eyelashes, right? And then the bottom of it comes around here again with a little bump here, and then they just join together, right? So this is all dark black inside here, and you can leave a highlight, or if you have white paint, you can color it all black and add a highlight with sort of white paint on top. So it's kind of up to you what way you want to do it. So say I want to add a highlight like here, say. So you can color it black just around it. So there's the eye with a highlight, eyelashes, bumps on the corner. Now, if you wanted, I'll just give an example of paint, just like another one, just say there. Just a little dab, a little circle, like so. Then we go over and do the other eye, same thing again, right? So we go curve a line up and over. It kind of spikes in here because it's the eyelashes that they have. And then the bottom comes around again, hooks in and join together there. And you can do that same sort of highlight shape again, like that, and color black around. And I'll do a blob of paint on this side as well. Right, like so. So they're the eyes. That's the general shape for the eyes, right? I might make this one a little bit bigger because it looks a little bit small. Okay. Oops. Okay, so then the eyelid lines and the fur in the middle, right? So we got like this sort of V sort of section that comes down here. It's kind of like the nose. So it just comes down the inside of the eye and around towards the beak. And this is like all feathers and fur, right? So you want it to be like a sketchy sort of hairy line coming across the front of the beak. Right, so this is all fur, like so. And then the beak itself just like kind of spikes out here. Real pointy, down like so. And you can have like feather lines and stuff around it, like that. So we have a line that comes right up the middle, the center of this bird's sort of face. It's a light sort of furry line. And all these, you can put like feather textures and stuff coming down either side if you wanted as well, because that is what's happening. So there can be like some feather lines. And some extra details just around the fur of the eyes, so like an eyelid line here, maybe something on top as well. Very sort of slight little textures and things. Okay. So then this sort of love heart face shape, right? So at the top of this, right, we've got this sort of 2 curved bumps coming out around here. And it can be a sketchy line because it's a feathery creature, so it doesn't have to be like completely smooth line. So we're just coming out like this, sort of love heart shape. And then it comes around the bottom of the face, down like so. It might have a little point here, and then comes back up. Right, on this side, right, because we have a wing, there's like a bit of the wing coming across the face. You could draw like the same as this side, but we'll just go like bump it in a little bit for the wing shape here, because we have a bird in flight. So there's always this sort of extra pattern around it, right? They've got like another color where the feathers sort of meet that goes around, so you just go around it again. Like so, just a sort of an edge line coming around like so. And then we can add some sort of extra textures and stuff inside here if you want. Some feathery lines coming around the face just to give it some texture. Okay, so we can just see the top of the head bumping along here, the sort of brown part of the head. And it could come down just the side here, and the body then so flat sort of back, just going this way. So the neck will be down here, and it is a textured sort of area because there's all these feathers and things. All there. So this is like the shoulder, I guess. It's like if they have their shoulder sort of hugged up against their cheek, you know. So because they're flying. So we go, so the belly will go this way, right? And we'll have sort of feathers kind of sticking off. All here, going like different directions and stuff. Very downy, feathery. Right, and this will come up and meet the sort of leg slash foot sort of area. And this is just like the tail starting, right? So this is like his hind leg going this way, like that, right? So our big wing comes across here, and there's another wing at the back. We'll just do the feet first because it's kind of easier to draw these things sort of first. So we've got like a downy sort of leg, so going this way. And then we have toes like pointed back, right? So they go like back, and we can see like a claw curved up here. And this goes back this way. Right, we could have some more sort of feathers down here. The next toe goes that way with another nail there. 1, 2, how many toes? 3, but they're kind of turned into the side, so then you can just see like the big toenail one sort of there, and maybe like a bump for the other one just going around the back. Might be some skin lines here. But that's basically all you have to draw for toes, right? Okay, so big wing then coming out of this shoulder. So we'll go like right up this way. Big as we can go right up here, right? Because the wings compared to body size in an owl are huge. Right? So this first wing, so say it's kind of like, okay, so we got like an edge to it going up this way. It's like the shoulder bone, and then there's all fur, well, feathery sort of downy fluff sort of lines here. And then this first wing, as I said, will come down this way, right? Now we meet another feathered area here. So it's like this sort of thing, and it comes around here. Two separate types of wing feathers on this. It's like they can be like dots and stuff, and some textures. Lots of dots actually on the body, like that, right? And then our wing comes all the way around, like you could sketch a little line around here if you wanted, right? So it comes like all the way to there, right? So it goes around in this sort of pattern, right? So we'll go adding these spiky ones on top. Some of them are spikier than others. They get sort of rounded then as they come down this way. Some of them overlap and they get real round down here then, all the way down to this area, right? And then we have the lines that come from each of these points, right, that go back into here. So you'll go like so. Right? And you just sort of keep doing that, right? Okay. And then like some of these feathers can have like extra lines coming down this way. And there can be like dots and patterns and stuff, like lines and bumps and stuff coming all on the feathers. And you can add those, of course, if you want. But that's sort of what we're dealing with for the first wing. Tail feathers come back out this way, right? So sort of like coming out from the wing, say here where it joins the shoulder. They kind of touch, right? Comes down this way. And then we can just see some like bumps for the bottoms of the tail feathers. And maybe some on the other side, some like downy fluff just there. And then like some lines going this way for tail feathers. Okay, so one wing down. So we can see the underneath of this wing going up this way, and we can see the top of the other wing going around here. Okay, so slightly different shape. So this goes this way, right? And it curves around to the first feather, say there. And this will bump all the way back into here in this particular shape, right? So, right, starting with these three, and then it curves back into here. And they get sort of smaller as we go. And again, on the shoulder, we have a different sort of feather pattern. So you have two types. It's the opposite side of this, right? This is all downy fluff under here, like the belly. But on the other side, you have another section for feathers, and it's kind of a bumpy thing again. And it just comes across this way. Right? It's like another area. And like this will have an edge line. You can't really see the lines, but I think we should see them. And again, there's some dots on the wings here, like that. And then we'll add the lines for these feathers coming down here. Right, and again, if you want like a sort of a middle line, like so. But that, my friends, is roughly it. That is how to draw a barn owl in flight. Hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.